The whole thing started long ago. I had a dream within a dream within a daydream, while the rest of the world went floating by. I looked up the sky was looking back at me. I didn't know exactly where I really wanted to be, but I knew I wanted to be part of a floating community. I knew then that the two evils of our time are narcissism and solipsism, where the sovereignty of the letter, the personal pronoun I, became the only empire that people could understand. I had, I this, I that. We are a floating community, and we is stronger than I by an exponential power, and that power is the compound sneezes of the world at large, when everything becomes part of something else, and the very air around us is enchanted. You may say, how long ago did this happen? As soon as your first thought comes, it is born of your first feeling. As E.E. Cummings once said with bad punctuation, since feelings come first, words follow after. But I began with a thing called a self-help group. There was a poets union, and the poets union was part of what was called the Conference of Self-Help Groups. This was a collective of collectives, people who joined together because they realized their common purpose was stronger than any individual aim they could have. We had the Prostitutes Collective, we had the Wheelchair Accessible Group, we had the Poets Union. The list was about 78 different groups in Malvern, where they all were small and tiny, like the raindrops outside now. But the bottom line was, they found they had more power when people actually knew of each other and worked together and loved each other as far as they desired to. Now that was a great example to me, but another example was this poet friend I had called Liz Hall Downs. Her best friend was a musician, and he was her carer. And she constantly had to tell people, look, I know that I look beautiful. I know that I look mobile, but don't you understand there's a lot of us who are non-visibly disabled. She had the severe difficulty of moving her limbs, and she was in pain all the time. But people kept saying, why are you using a disabled sticker on your car? Why? And she said, can't you see that not everything you see is all that you can see? And most people couldn't see that. They constantly wanted to limit their eyes to the world around them so that everyone was like them, a mirror to a mirror stand echoing infinities. But we're not like that. And we're here today to honor every person who comes to be part of something bigger than themselves. Now, of course, we all need exemplars. We need guides to take us through a rough and spinning world that will not stop. It's full of fire and Washington and Carolina and demonstrations. And when I'm on demonstrations for peace, I see the wheelchair brigade out in the front line. And it thrills me. It makes me sing because they're braver than I am. This Thursday, I'll be celebrating the 53rd anniversary of Medicare. And with a group called Texas Association of Retired Americans, they were the ones who did the RAG blog, the one on the front line in the 60s in Guadalupe and places like that. Legendary, mythic tales of the old Austin that no longer exists in this high-rise laminate parking town. But I digress. The point of it is gathering. We'll be gathering Thursday as we're gathering today to celebrate step by step by step towards equality, understanding, compassion, care and forgiveness. And I ask for your forgiveness if I haven't gone far enough. We're just beginning this dance. Thank you all for being here.